Tonight, my visual aid will be toilet paper. Mass hysteria erupted across the United States just a few weeks ago. Many concerned citizens ran to their local supermarkets buying food and supplies to get through the COVID-19 pandemic. Some irresponsible people began to buy out the entire stock of items to hoard for themselves or to selfishly sell at a high price in order to make a profit. Limitations on certain items should be put into place across America to prevent people from making rash decisions during a time of panic. I will be convincing my audience to limit the number of items bought per trip to the store to dissuade those who are thinking of buying in bulk while also remaining calm in a stressful situation as such. Some may think that buying mass amounts would be the safe route, but those who buy in mass quantities are putting others at a disadvantage. To combat this, stores around the country should implement a limit on how much people are able to buy certain items to keep inventory up. In an article written on website Psychology Today, it stated, if there is a true shortage of an item, it's good practice for stores to institute quotas. We need to work together as a community to stop people from buying in mass quantities. This only hurts us and will cause disruption and create more chaos. Buying products like toilet paper distorts with what is considered essential. Professor Collette stated in an article in the Tampa Bay Times, this happens because of a phenomenon economists call the bullwhip effect. The further you go up the supply chain, from a retailer to a distributor to a manufacturer to a raw material supplier, the worse an industry becomes at gauging demand. With shipments of toilet paper taking up most space in trucks, this causes a disruption in what is considered essential. At the end of this pandemic, those who bought in bulk aren't going to be able to go back to the supermarket to sell back their items. Surprisingly, toilet paper was recognizably one of the first things to go during the pandemic, with many stores in my local area simply out of stock. Chris Stiff associates the panic buying with the economic concept called game theory. This approach is based around the understanding that our payoff in some situations is based not only on what we do, but what others do too. Which makes me think of the adage, if you were to jump off a cliff, would you do the same? It is apparent that, yes, most people would rather spend an unnecessary amount of money on items to hoard for themselves. They are leaving more people at a disadvantage in order to have a sense of security for themselves. Most of the buying is stemmed from anxiety, not being able to provide life's necessities for your family, you or your family. Dr. Gorka, a psychiatry professor at the University of Illinois, said in an article on lex18.com that limiting social media and practicing relaxation techniques could help reduce any needless panicking. This pandemic shouldn't force those to buy more than what is really needed. If anything, the number of items you originally buy at the store should be the same. If everyone were to remain calm and not buy unreasonable amounts of a given product, we wouldn't be in this national dilemma. It is perfectly okay to be concerned, but letting fear and greed consume you won't alleviate the situation. Be considerate when buying essential items. Don't panic if you see a half-empty shelf and buy more than you truly need. In conclusion, panic buying is not only going to change the spread of COVID-19. Letting fear and greed take over will only cause more problems than solutions. To recap, I hope I have convinced the audience to practice rational thinking when it comes to what items you truly need to buy during a time of crisis, and to not click on Amazon Prime and to buy products by the case or truckload when you would normally buy one pack of an item at a time that will last you a whole month. Maintaining a level head during a stressful time is and will always be essential for your health, your bank account, and well-being for those around you. Thank you very much.